Grand Rising, praise be to the Most High, living one, Father Abba, above, below, beyond all, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Rahakadash, Barakata, vibe, vibe. You know, sometimes we have to go inside a building in houses and whatnot, right? What's an attitude? Is it a good attitude or a bad attitude? Negative, positive? Get me. Slow down. Let's talk about it. If you feel something negative, whether it's in you or outside of you, you feel that thing. You know what I mean? Some things make you smile, laugh, and joke, right? Have joy. You know, love and happiness. And then there's the other thing that make you get upset. You're mad, you're angry, you're furious, you're ready to throw down, throw them bows. And so, but you know that, you feel that inside of you. So, can you see it in someone else when they ready to throw them bows? Knuckle up, knuckle up. And yeah, ain't it the same thing if someone behind a gun? Ain't it the same thing if someone dropping a bomb? You know, what's the attitude? What's the vibe like on earth? What's the vibe like on earth? To the four corners of the earth. What's the vibe like? I see. Where the destruction be at? Be at where it need to stay at. You know what I mean? Or the desolation to the wicked. You know, let the righteous live. Let those that want to live, live. Let those that want, you know, to take people away, be taken away. You know, if, you know, a balance, the right way. Weed in the balance, right? Ain't I? You ever weighed yourself? How much did you weigh? And how much did your spirit weigh? How much did your soul weigh? Is your conscience expansive? And you know, a person say, this person is lost in an illusion, carried away because they're breaking the law. Whose law am I breaking? Because I pray every day that the Father lead me and guide me to my last day. You know what I mean? When I get my ticket, when I get my bus ticket, plane ticket, spaceship ticket, whatever kind of ticket, beam me up, whatever going to happen, you know, I be ready. You know what I mean? They be ready. You know, I'm ready now. I ain't ready now, anyway. Not. You kind of, sort of, you know what I mean? You feel like, hey, it gotta be something new. Because this right here ain't it. And person say, well, you manifested this life. Well, I say but we're not alone, right? We're not alone. You can manifest things in your life. You can attract things in your life, you know. But some things you didn't attract. Some things are attracted to you. Opposites attract, they say. You know, no. The opposite might be attracted to me, but I'm not attracted to the opposite. That don't make no sense. Because that's a pulling away, right? That's a pulling away. You're being pulled by something. Magnets don't come straight together, but they magnetize, right? They make things stick. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm not explaining it right or whatever, but those that get it will get it. I say, truth. What is truth? Truth is you knowing something for a fact. Now there's no in between in it, right? If I feel something close to me, if I feel something close to me, I feel it. You know what I mean? You tell me you don't feel a person next to you. You know what I mean? They ain't let you breathe. You're crowded. You're in the elevator. They're crowded. You know what I mean? You feel them next to you. You see them next to you. Now, to me, it's strange how a person don't feel that same way with the Most High, the holy angels, the elders, you know, over you, your ancestors, you know what I mean? And then the strangers, people you met along the way, you still talking, no problem, no warring and nothing, striking each other down. And then there's others out there that you just don't understand at all. Everybody's in strife, you know, and releasing, I guess, the frustration. I guess they really did have beef, you know, on their chest, and they got it off, you know. And so, you know, that's how I see it. But the world, the earth, the Father created, was created perfect in every way. Hasn't it fed you? Hasn't it gave you sunshine? Hasn't it given you an ocean or a lake or pond, river to cool yourself down on a hot summer day? You know, the earth has given so much. And people have taken so much from the earth. But taking so much, even lives, they take lives from earth. And then you got grave robbers. You know, they rob the grave. You see what they put on this dude? You see all them gold rings on them and that necklace now? You remember this? Well, we know his name. We know his name. Come back and get all his stuff. Yeah, it's a thief, you know. So, you know, if you got some items that belong to people's ancestors, and this person didn't even know that you had his ancestors, you know, in a building when everybody else is either in the grave or ashes to ashes, but you're holding on to them. Ain't that a separation? Can my ancestors rest? Because they was in their resting place where they was placed. The Father prepares a place. So, you know, whether it be a mummy or whatever, you know, could be my ancestor. And you got them in a building, in a museum or something. And, you know, it's a disconnection from, you know, how can they rest? You know, they was put at rest and then they was moved. So they on the move, you know, and then people moving all around them. That's movement. You know what I say? I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's right. Maybe it's right if I go to your ancestors' grave site and I dig up the grave and I build something and throw them in there. You know, hey, get in there. You know, they want to see you. They gotta come here. You were something else. You were something else. You know, body harvesters. Who said the mummy? You know, they say people. Listen, they remove their organs. I bet they did. Who else remove organs? Do people remove organs now, still to this day? I wonder down under. I don't wonder too far. I may wonder about people, though. It's strange, you know. But anyway, I give praise and thanks to the Most High. But I be thinking, because it's some creepy stuff going on, if you're paying attention. Some creepy stuff. I mean, I don't, you know, do you like picking up a dead animal or playing with something like that? You know, to each his own, though. You have to do what you have to do. I guess, you know, it's knowledge. It's wisdom.